your boy Hatfree Speaks. We're going to get it in today with Bruce Springsteen. Okay, so I want to thank Junluck Perez, okay, for recommending a bunch of songs actually by Bruce, the boss, with the E Street Band. Okay, so this was one of them. This is called Growing Up. Okay, so I've only been able to sort of extract the audio. Okay, so anything I could find was the audio from his official channel. So yeah, obviously it is a live performance, but it's not me watching him perform the song live per se. I'm catching the audio as it was performed live. So hopefully we can still vibe with it. Hopefully we can still sort of pick up the energy from the song. And yeah, thanks so much. There is the Bruce Springsteen playlist here on the channel as well. So I want to thank everyone coming through and supporting that as well. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, give the video a like, give it a share, because we're going to jump in today with Bruce Springsteen, Growing Up, live at the Roxy Theatre, West Hollywood, California, back in July 1978. All right, here we go. It's a first time listen, first time reaction, and excited. All right, Growing Up.
There I was one night, just a normal guy. And then there I was the next night. God damn, I was still just a normal guy. When I stood stone like at midnight, suspended in my masquerade. Then I combed my hair, look was just...
I like that. He was talking and then he started going into like his singing persona, singing voice. You know what I mean? That was pretty cool. That's dope. He was talking and then... you know what I mean?
When I stood stone like at midnight, suspended in my masquerade. Then I combed my hair, look was just right, and commanded the night brigade. Well, I was open to pain and crossed by a lane. I walked on a crooked crutch. I strolled all alone to a far out zone, when I came out with my soul untouched. Hit in the clouded wrath of the crowd. When they said sit down, I stood up. Growing up.
Okay, I'll go back a bit. One thing I've noticed about Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, they really write or have catchy songs you can sing along to almost. And you feel good about it. You know what I mean? Growing up. And then the melody's just going. You know what I mean? Here, we'll go back in again. You can hear it.
Sit down, I stood up. Growing up. Well, the flag of piracy flew from my mast. My sails were set rank to one. White-haired jukebox graduate for first mate. She didn't sound as she showed the sun. Why push B-52? Bombed them with the blues. My gear said stubborn or standing. Well, I broke all the rules, straight my old high school. Never once gave thought to landing. In the clouded wrath of the crowd, when they said come down, I threw up. Growing up.
I like the bit, the lyric he said, I was up in the clouds and they told me to come back down and I almost, what did he say? I almost threw up? What's he talking about here?
I broke all the rules, straight my old high school. Never once gave thought to landing. In the clouded wrath of the crowd, when they said come down, I threw up.
Yeah, threw up.
Growing up. My mother and father and my sister, they're here again tonight. Hey, you guys out there?
So I think that might be improv. I don't think that's part of the original song. Okay. What he said here, my mother and father, and I think my sister might be here tonight.
Father and my sister, they're here again tonight.
Oh.
Hey, you guys out there? You over there? For 6 years, they've been following me around California, trying to get me to come back home. Hey, Mom, give it up, huh? Give me a break. It's still... I don't know, they're over there somewhere. But... they're still trying to get me to go back to college. Every time I come in the house, it's not too late. You can still go back to college, they tell me. I say, all right. But it's funny because when I was growing up, there were two things that...
This is... The good thing about this is I'm listening to it. We had is almost as if you'd think this was... Look, I'll keep it real. It's very engaging with the audience. You know what I mean? He's just talking about his personal things and stuff, which is fair enough. Everybody has their own unique way to interact with the audience, I suppose. But it's funny because, not funny, but it's a compliment. Well, I mean, it's funny because he sang a song, talked about his mum not leaving him alone for 6 years, trying to get him back to college, and everyone's engaged. And he even says, look, if they're over there somewhere, if you look, and stuff like that. And I'm just intrigued. Is that part of the song or is it just like improv? My gut's telling me that's improv, but a part of me saying that is probably also part of the song somehow. But he did this as well. The Glory Days that I did a reaction to, right? And it was a 2-in-1 reaction I did when he performed at Hyde Park. Okay, there was a segment in there again. The band's just playing. And he was just running around the stage, tapping his bum and stuff like that. So I'm guessing this is a Bruce Springsteen kind of thing, where he has a part in a song where he's just quietly jamming along and he's doing his thing with the audience, interacting, either verbally or non-verbally. Wow, what a discovery, eh? I never knew that about him.
Were unpopular in my house. One was me. The other one was my guitar. And my father used to sit in the kitchen, and we had this grate, like the heat's supposed to come through, except it wasn't hooked up to any like heating ducts. It was just open straight down to the kitchen, and there was a gas stove right underneath it. And when I used to start playing, he used to turn on the gas jets and try to smoke me out of my room. I'd end up out on the roof or something, I used to always refer to this guitar, never Fender guitar, Gibson guitar. It was always a goddamn guitar. Stuck his head into my door, that's all I'd hear. Turn down that goddamn guitar. He used to try to get me to be a lawyer. And it was funny because I was in a motorcycle accident when I was 17. And like this cat just, ran head on into me. And then got out and yelled at me for ruining his Cadillac. And we had like a suit, a legal suit, and my father took me down to this lawyer in town. He said, oh man, I gotta defend this. I looked just about exactly the same way I look right now. And like I remember we were going to court, right, the day of the suit, like I'm like in the right, I just got hit, my legs messed up. And I remember my lawyer telling me, if I was a judge, I'd find you guilty. I don't know for what, just for being there, I guess. Yeah, but anyway, my father always said, you should be a lawyer, you get a little something for yourself, And my mother, she used to say, no, he should be an author, he should write books. That's a good life. You can get a little something for yourself. Well,
growing up. song's called Growing Up, and then he's talking about his childhood kind of vibe. So the connection's there. It's not just, oh, he's just talking a bunch of gibberish ad hoc. I mean, it's related to the song, growing up through childhood, so to speak. What do you want to be when you grow up? That kind of thing, right? And he's going through occupations now. Okay, this is good. This is good. I'm actually engaged somehow. I feel like I'm there.
Like what they didn't understand was that I wanted everything.
Wow.
And so you guys, one of you guys wanted a lawyer and the other one wanted an author. Well, tonight, these are both just gonna have to settle for rock and roll. Took month-long vacations in the stratosphere. You know it's really hard to hold your breath. I swear I lost everything I ever loved to fear. I was the cosmic king. My feet, they finally took me to the earth, where I got me a nice little place in the stars. I swore I found the key to the universe. Yeah, the engine of an old parked car. Right here in the clouded wrath of the crowd. When they say sit down, I say, growing up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Growing up.
There it is.
We were airborne.
Wow. I like that. It was Bye Bye New Jersey and we were airborne. I love that. I love that part. Interesting song. Okay, I didn't know how much he sort of engaged with the audience like that, because I saw a bit of it and I thought, oh, that's a common thing. All rock and roll bands do that, but it's not. And it's not even okay, there is engagement, okay, but it's not with humor. He has a way with humor. You have to admit that, right? And it was fabulous. He was sharing his story, and I love it. You didn't get the author, you didn't get the lawyer, you got rock and roll. That was pretty dope. All right, guys, thank you so much. Oh, let me take these off. For leaving the comments, giving the video a share, even giving the video a like. I do appreciate that. This reaction will go into the Bruce Springsteen, The Boss playlist. I do intend to do some more, okay? Intriguing stuff, very intrigued, okay? Obviously, I was very curious before about, I just feel compelled. We know why that is now, okay? We know why that is, okay? So, but anyway, the show must go on. I will be exploring more of his music, and yeah, make sure you are staying safe. Catch you in the next one. Peace.